Oh, that's not quite right.
Well, I will fix that.
Hi, everybody. Technical
Hello.
issues. Oh my god, that's the cutest shit I've ever seen. Purple, that's not fair.
Oh, oh, my little kobold character? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fucking nonsense.
What? Why is that not? I put transparency on that.
Don't worry about it. Hey, everybody. Okay, while we're all sorting out everyone's positions here, hello, everyone, and welcome. Once again, we are returning to our tabletop games, although this time, rather than Call of Cthulhu, we will be playing Dungeons and Dragons. 5th edition, just because that's what Jay and I have access to the most. Oh, now it's transparent. Nicely done. On the fly, even. But yes, the game that we will be playing today, the campaign, is Dragonlance. Specifically, Shadow of the Dragon Queen is the name of the module. I believe this goes back fair ways. Classic, common one that has been remade for the modern era. I am your dungeon master. Don't you dare call me humble, though. Ignatius Torlan. Because we have to be, old-timey about things. And of course, joining us, we have Purple. We
Hello.
have Edge,
Hello.
Rowlga, and
Hello.
Jaye. These are our intrepid adventurers, our soon-to-be heroes, likely to be fuck-ups, because that's how all adventurers are. And I think we should take this time to kind of introduce everybody and the basic gist of the characters that they're going to play. Let's start with Edge, because you're on the left.
Okay, so my character is well, I really last minute decided on a name. I'm gonna call him Eggshell of because he's an owl folk, and in their culture they tend to call themselves by like objects or things like beak or feather, and everything about my character is like egg themed.
Egg.
Yeah, because eggs are sacred for birds.
Absolutely.
As they should be.
And yeah, so he's a paladin, and he's from possibly another dimension. I don't know.
Possibly. Well, that was the angle I was going for, because
Yeah.
I did some thinking, and I have a fun little thing.
Okay. All right. I mean, he's a very good boy. Like he wants to spread the good light, the good the good.
As paladins are wont to do.
Yes.
Next up, Purple, please tell us about your character.
Hello. I will be playing Kilb, um, of the Bronze Scales. He is a kobold, so he'll be a short little lizard, a kobold ranger, and I don't know, raised by rangers and rogues, so that's where his proficiency will lie. He pretty much I mean, also kind of wants to kind of spread the good fortune that he happened to have given to him, and is following the mentorship of the people who rescued him.
There you go. Very good basic introduction. Rowlga. Oh my god.
Yes.
One of those two. Please tell us
It's the
about
second one
Sure.
technically, but I don't mind. Yes, so I will be playing the part of Subtle Stripe, aka Stripey, a tabaxi who was born with very subtle stripes, but now has very unsubtle stripes. So it's kind of um, it's ironic. So I'm Bard, and I'm traveling the world in search of fame, uh, and just an easygoing guy, typical Bard, uh, and we're here to have fun.
And I'm here to thwart every single attempt you have to sex your way out of trouble.
But that doesn't mean I can't try.
That's true. That doesn't mean that you can't try. Um, we do have one player who's unfortunately feeling a bit under the weather today. KyMoon is playing a druid by the name of Landrin Wildseer. And we all know how druids are. They're very crunchy, kind of earthy, bit hippie. But Landrin is a half elf who we've decided is half elf, half dragonborn. Because why do half elves have to be half elf, half human? Why can't elves and other people have babies? And that was all the vamp time I had. Jay, are you back? That's a no. Okay. It's time to vamp some more. There's an overview for this. Here we go. Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen, is a Dungeons & Dragons adventure optimized for 4 to 6 players. The characters are the heroes of this story. This book describes the villains the heroes must overcome and the locations they must explore to bring the adventure to its conclusion. This book also presents the continent of Ancelon on the planet of Kryn, home of the Dragonlance campaign setting. That's actually a good thing to mention too. Dragonlance games don't take place in the typical D&D setting. They take place on the world of Kryn, so there will be no mentions of Neverwinter, uh, Waterdeep, those sorts of places. The gods are all different. The main setting of this game will be the city of Camelan in the nation of Solamnia, but there will be other places to go, of course, and that's in fact not even where we're starting off the adventure. I'll give a little little overview of what is going to be happening at the start of the game here.
Hi.
Oh, never mind then. Jay, you are back. Please introduce your character for us real quick.
Yeah, I play Buster Fayfist. He's a Harengon, the rabbit race from the Feywild. He just kind of got popped into Kryn at a young age and was named Buster because he just started punching everything. Bust him up. Should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's a fighter going battle master.
Battle Master. That is
There
what
you
you
go.
wanted to do. Okay. So, the general gist of this adventure is a bittersweet one. Friend and mentor to much of the adventurers, Ibsen Greenshield has passed away. And this news comes from a note from a mutual friend that has found its way into the hands of all of these adventurers, which I'm going to share with everyone right now, and I will read aloud. Dear friend, I am Beklan Uth Viharin. I've heard much about you from our mutual friend, Ispin Greenshield. It grieves me to share the news that our dear friend Ispin passed away peacefully here at his home in Vogler. May fortune and the old gods protect his soul. Ispin's friends are holding a memorial for him in the manner he always wanted. It will take place here in Vogler on the eve of the Kingfisher Festival. I write to ask you to do Ispin one last honor and attend. Should you come, accommodations will be available at the Brass Crab. Though the circumstances are sad, I'm eager to meet you and through our memories to revel in the life of our great friend. Beklan Uth Viharan, Knight of the Crown.
He will be missed.
He will be missed. Ispin Greenshield is one of the old school adventurers. Gentlemen who would just go out, make friends with new people, help out all those in need, and make a small name for himself, but never aspired for glory, just to help others. And all of you knew Ispin by some fortuitous manner. You were all involved in defending a town, a small town, by the name of Vogler, where you are all returning to now, from a harrying goblin troop. You all helped Ispin mount a defense and rout the goblins. You spent some time with him as he continued on his adventures, but as all things happen in this world, you all drifted apart, went to your own callings, continued in your vocations to become the classes that you are now. And, maybe you went to visit him, maybe you never did, but now you have the chance to say goodbye, at the very least. And through fortune once again, we find all of you traveling together on the road to Vogler. And this is where we're going to start with some stuff here. For hundreds of years, the world of Kryn has been bereft of those who call upon the favor of the gods. Legends say that deities turned away from the world after the cataclysm, and the prayers of the few who remember them have been met with silence ever since. You all are setting up camp for the evening. Eggshell, what is your duty for setting up camp? Are you helping pitch tents? Are you getting the fire going? What are you doing first?
I mean, I guess I'm building it. I'm building tents. Yeah.
Okay, you're putting the tent together. And as you're taking your hammer and hammering a spike into the ground to help pitch this tent, you hear the clanging of metal on metal and metal on metal, and suddenly you stand at the center of a forest clearing, and the sound of metal on metal is replaced with the sound of clashing steel that echoes from the thicket beyond the clearing. You look around and you realize, suddenly, piles of bodies cover the ground. But none of these are your friends. One of the fallen clutches something against their chest, and you're not sure what it is, but you feel the urge to reach for it. Before you can, the object glows and then flashes with an intense light. And with the flash of light, suddenly you shake yourself awake and you realize that you're just kind of standing there holding your hammer and like you're ready to strike down again, but you haven't yet. And let's see here. Kilb, what are you doing while you're setting up camp for the evening?
Probably setting fire, collecting firewood, getting that
Collecting
built up.
firewood, getting ready the fire.
Yeah, I'm too small. I
Okay.
can't reach.
You're too small, you can't do much. Although you're quite happy that the sun's going down.
Yes.
You pull your hood back and enjoy the darkening evening. But as you're collecting some firewood, you notice Eggshell has just kind of stopped for a minute. Do you do anything?
Like he's just like stop moving at all.
Yeah, like he's just like frozen solid for a second.
I'll approach and tap shoulder.
Okay. And you tap him on the shoulder, and Eggshell, you've just been tapped on the shoulder by your old friend here.
Okay. So yeah, I should react. I should it's my turn.
Yeah, we're not in turn now. You like
No.
this we're in role play. We're in role play session right now. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Okay, so I've just had the weirdest I can't explain. It's like I saw another place. So I guess I sort of explain what you just described
Mhm.
as best as I can.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it. Like, basically, like,
Yeah. But
you know,
you just explain it to your friend.
yeah, that's what I meant.
All right then.
Do I? I've been trying to wonder if I try to do a kobold voice.
Oh, please do a voice.
I pitched. It's hard, and they speak broken English.
You'd speak perfect English.
Oh, okay.
Unless you just want to not for shits.
So I guess ask. You good now?
Oh dear.
Yep.
Well, I speak many word when few word do trick. That's right, Thibble.
Oh.
Are,
Dibble.
are you good now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm so puzzled by what I've seen. I don't know what it was. It was glowing. I don't know.
Okay.
So much bloodshed.
Yeah, there was a lot of bloodshed. That's for sure. Everyone, do me a favor. Roll a perception check for me.
Well, how do you
Kill
do that in this?
Kilb Eggshell. You just scroll down to perception and double click on it on the number there that's on the right hand side.
Oh.
This is an 11. That's an 11. Okay, good news. You wanted, yeah, this wasn't a very hard check. Eggshell, Kilb, you're alone in a ransacked camp. Your traveling companions aren't here with you. That's why I
Oh.
chose this music. What are you going to do?
Wait, I'm confused. Like suddenly we're in a ransacked like camp.
Yeah,
Okay, like
you're just in a ransacked camp. Uh-oh. Are you not
yeah.
able to hear music?
Oh, now I hear it. Okay.
No, the stream should be able to hear music.
That
Yeah, it's not
was
playing on. Or
that was my fault. It is really quiet though.
Oh, okay. Global volume. I don't know why it should be very quiet. It's at 100%. I can bump it. No, not bumping that. Can't hear myself with that. It is just kind of subtle.
right, I will drop the firewood that I've collected. Looking around and kind of taking a ready stance. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, okay. You're just kind of looking around your surroundings, and Kilb, you find a trail of food, cloth, and discarded trinkets that are leading into the brush.
Alright, I will point that out to Eggshell.
Okay. So, as the very brave knight paladin guy that I am,
Mm-hmm.
so I just I approach that I guess shrub, and yeah, I investigate.
Okay. You continue on down a few hundred feet away. I assume the both of you are going now. I'm just gonna both of you following, and you find like both of your belongings are discarded in the middle of the forest. Like just your bags are there. Nothing is missing or damaged, and there's no sign of what might have brought your possessions here.
Hmm.
But as you're searching through things, Eggshell, you find mysteriously an item that was not there before. And you realize that it's in the same shape as what this person was in your vision was kind of holding against their chest. And
Hmm.
you're not quite sure what's up with that. And actually, Kilb, you as well also find something similar. Although a different shape from what Eggshell has.
Alright, that's just in my bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As soon as you both touch them, they pulse with a divine energy that ripples out from you all. And the amulets vanish from your hands. The surrounding vegetation is flattened down, creating an unnatural clearing, similar to the one that you just previously saw, Eggshell.
Hmm.
The cleared plants reveal overgrown ruins nearby. A crumbling stone structure lies amongst the undergrowth. Its roof is pierced by the trunk of an immense tree, but its walls are still mostly intact. There is a large, empty doorframe that leads inside. What do you do?
Hmm. Okay. So. Hmm. So we have our equipment, like we're
Yep,
fully geared.
you've got all your equipment, you've got all your nonsense.
Okay.
But it's just us two.
It's just the two
Yeah.
of you.
Okay, it's just us two. Okay. Sir Kilb. I think we should maybe investigate this these ruins. But let me go first.
Okay.
So basically, as I say that, I take my sword and shield and just go in there.
You hear faint voices from inside. And Kilb, as you stand back, you feel drawn to come forward as well. As if there's a familiar voice calling your name. Kilb. Kilb.
Okay, I'll inch closer in as well, keeping Eggshell within eyesight at least. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna let him get too far ahead.
All right, then. As you enter, the tree that's visible from outside breaks through the ruin's marble floor and stretches through the collapsed ceiling. Around it, broken statues line the remaining walls, standing in crumbling alcoves. Make some religion checks for me, both of you. That thing just keeps getting louder, my goodness. Okay, excellent. I hope the voice isn't saying kill, kill with an accent.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not what's happening. Good job. The two of you beat the DC on this religion check. It was 12. You instantly recognize that these statues are the gods of Kryn, and you're both specifically drawn to whichever gods you have chosen as your deities. Kilb, yours is Curdlemac. Curdlemac.
Oh crap! I didn't choose a deity.
You didn't choose a deity. That's fine. Honestly, I like that better for what's about to happen.
So there's a statue of a kobold in there.
Not maybe, I don't know. A faint glow starts to emanate from Curdlemac's statue. This glow coalesces around this ruined, dilapidated statue and creates a spectral semblance of what it looked like in the past, back in its true glory. And when you approach it, Kilb, you hear a voice in your thoughts, and it says, Kilb of the bronze scales, you have worked to preserve the forests, the woods, keeping them safe. Though you are not yet ready, when the time comes, we, the gods, will bless you with magic. The time has come for our return to Kryn.
Oh. I think I will turn to Eggshell and I guess ask if they heard that. Like,
Did I hear it?
did he?
Like,
Yeah. Or sorry.
You heard something different.
hmm.
What you heard was the man on the tabernacle in la poubelle.
What the fuck?
Agent Eggshell. Agent Eggshell, do you hear me? Over.
What?
And basically by your stunned response, you hear, okay, good. Okay, good. You can't hear me. Wonderful. Excellent. All right. So we figured out why you don't have any of your holy powers. It's because the gods left this world. which is some fucking bullshit and some nonsense. We kind of need you to have that to keep yourself alive. So we've managed to ad hoc our way around things to provide divine energy. We were only meant to call you, but your friend here showed up too. So we're just gonna give him a little hallucination. Basically, like a god's gonna give him power again. But no, yeah, that's just coming from us. Until further notice, we will contact you in case the gods actually find out what we're doing and decide to kick our asses. But in that case, it will probably still work out for you.
Good.
Yeah, you heard that.
Okay.
After like you heard that while your friend Kilb was having this like extremely holy spiritual experience.
Yeah, basically, like I'm having some sort of like very meta like information dump because I have no god or deity.
You are a planar philosopher. You belong to a group who study the true nature of the multiverse. You hop from like you've got members on different worlds all throughout
Mm,
all of the multiverse. And you're not originally from Kryn. Like you probably grew up in some other world entirely. You came here as part of your training initiation into this group.
mm-hmm. Okay.
And for like a decade now, you've just not had full access to all your magic that you should.
Mm-hmm.
You have access to lay on hands, and you just have not been able to do that on this dumpster rock of a world. But now they've figured it out and they've patched things so that all the magic is coming back.
Okay. Excellent. Okay.
So Kill was just asked you, did you hear that? And
Um.
you know entirely that you both had very, very different conversations.
Yeah.
The-
So I mean, yes, I did hear that. In fact. Mm-hmm.
Like super excited. Colonel Mac will give me powers.
Yes. Exactly.
yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
I wonder what I must do.
You probably got to level up.
Probably. I assume
Um,
I gotta say, I fucking love this. Just this excited little kobold, like, oh my god, oh my god, you saw it too, right? Right? And it was like, you must never know.
he must never know. I'm glad that hit very well because I had this thought late last night and I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be great. I was originally planning for this to be with you and KyMoon because he's a druid, but this works just as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that's perfect.
so there's nothing much else around in here, just more of those statues. The holy light just kind of like crumbles away, and you're left with kind of nothing else to do. You can explore a little bit, but you won't find anything at all. And as you leave, all trace of everything is just gone. And you make your way back to camp. And your friends are there. The camp is right there. They've put up most of the stuff, and they look at you like, the fuck? You just left and we put the camp together on our own? Fuck's up with that? That's the vibe you get.
I had to set this fire all by myself. It was so cold. I was so cold.
I had to punch the trees.
You had to,
Hey,
the rabbit had to punch the trees.
Hit the punch a tree.
but our little friend here got us some firewood. Didn't you, Kelb? Get some firewood? Did you
You-
forget it?
You did get some firewood. You did leave it in the camp.
Uh-oh.
So, you did punch trees, but now you just have like 2 things of wood.
Yeah. Did his job.
2 wood and no
that.
fire.
I guess I will apologize, but explain that my god had just, or my deity, I guess, god, deity,
Yeah,
had
deity
just
works.
spoken to me.
Yeah.
You mean you went over there and had a religious experience without us? I could have at least provided some music.
It wasn't by choice.
That's
It's true.
fine, I guess.
It wasn't by choice. I did railroad him. All right then. So that's all the excitement for this evening of travel. The next morning comes. You break your fast. You have second breakfast even before you finish getting out. Like you finish packing everything up, you have second breakfast after your first breakfast, and you're getting ready to go on the road here. Subtle Stripe, Buster. You're breaking down camp, and what are you two doing as you're getting ready to head out on the road there? Are you just like kind of wanting to get a move on, or are you like making sure, no, we got to make sure the fire's all the way out? What's your vibes?
I am not hurried.
I'm kind of double and triple checking everything.
Double, triple checking everything? All right, then.
I'm just kind of disassembling things in a casual manner.
Just casual, laid back. All right, then. As you are, as you're disassembling camp, you hear quivering screaming coming from around the bend. Please help! A young man shouts as he runs around the bed and he spots you and races towards you. Please, please help! Please, please, we need help!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down, calm down. What's going on?
Please, we need help! We need help! I need help back there! My friends! Well, they're not my friends, really. They hired me, but there's a problem. We need help! And he's just like incoherent in his frantic pleas for help.
We all
I'm
see
just.
this?
Yeah,
Primarily, it's just the two of you right now.
Oh.
Since those two had their own special thing, the two of you get a special thing to start.
I'm just gonna shoot right past the kid in the direction he was running from.
Alrighty then.
Oh, wait. Okay. I grab the kid and pick him up and follow.
You grab him and pick him up. Okay. This is fucking hilarious. Your friends are there, by the way. I just wanted to let the two of you have a role-playing experience, but you've decided to just skip that and rush into things. Perfect. I love it. Kilb and Eggshell, you do see this. You probably run after them. But I'm going to resolve this. I'm going to resolve this in a fun way in a little bit. Let's have a look. You carry this kid down the road, and when he starts to get like when he reaches a point, he starts to like freak out and hit on you and say, "Stop! We can't go any farther! Stop!"
Ow! 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 What's over there?
Are you stopping?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he says, he takes a minute and he just "Ugh. You got to be careful. They're just around there. They attack the soldiers.
I put him down. And why don't you hide over here, and we'll go take a look at what's going on.
All right, you put him down, and you're just going to go on through.
Nah. I kind of pop a squat in front of him and I'm like, okay, kid, listen, slap his cheek a little bit.
You slap his cheek a little bit.
Who attacked who where?
And he takes a minute to catch his breath, and he says, "I work at a farm nearby. I was hired by a group of soldiers to care for the horses.
I
We
give
were-
him another little slap. Who, where?
Soldiers jumped by. I don't know who. Over there."
I'm assuming he's pointing.
Yeah, he's pointing.
How many?
8.
Good enough. You stay here.
Okay. And he stays there.
Great.
8, eh?
It's a bit much.
We are 2. But I ready my weapon.
What can their CR be? 1/4? 1/8?
I get it. I'm not exactly built for scouting.
But there's not much to do except see if
Right.
we can sneak a peek of what's going on over there.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's we'll go in quiet, like not
Going
my
quiet
way,
like.
but
Well, that's great. Go ahead and roll stealth.
oh, this should be hilarious. I think I did it twice by accident.
No,
Oh.
you didn't do it by accident. That's correct. You're wearing heavy armor.
I
You
am
have
wearing
disadvantage on stealth,
it. Yeah.
and yet you are more stealthy than Stripey. Okay, so here's what happens. A wrecked wagon lies toppled, surrounded by armored corpses. Strange figures pick through the remains, and from beneath the figures' dark cloaks jut scaly wings and sharp reptilian features. Fortunately, when he said 8, he misspoke. There's 5. He was freaking out. You can see that these things, whatever they are wearing armor emblazoned with some kind of symbol. This is what you see.
Oh.
And just 1 second here. I need to set up the combat tracker because guess what? Y'all did not do good on that stealth roll.
Well, you know.
And
That's a really cool illustration.
yeah. So that big one there, he spots the 2 of you. He looks to 2 of these smaller ones and like gestures and says in a barely understandable voice, "Get them!" And the 2 of them rush forth to attack you. while the other ones retreat. And I'm going to want the two of you to please roll some initiative while I pull you into the combat tracker.
Perfect.
Where the heck is the initiative on this?
It's right in the middle.
Page 1, right in the middle.
Oh, I read that as something else. Okay.
Hot diggity shit.
It's those feline reflexes.
It is those feline reflexes. Well, all right, folks. It's combat time. We're going to theater of the mind this, because they didn't actually give me a map for this one.
Aw.
They've given me maps for everything else, though, so don't worry about it. You probably need to see these, don't you?
That would help.
All right, there we go. So you're in combat. You didn't manage to sneak up on them, so they're aware of you. And we're just gonna start this off. Nice and
But-
easy.
They really rolled ones on initiative?
They really rolled one on their initiative.
Holy crap.
Subtle Stripe, you are the first one in combat. What would you like to do?
Okay, so what are they? They're just kind of like posed toward us threateningly.
Like they just
About
kind
to
of ran
charge.
up. They've got their weapons out and they're like you know, monstery looking shit. Except they seem too smart to be monsters.
Well, I would do something bardy, but I just looked at the bard spells and they require like components of some kind, and I don't have any of those.
Technically, you do.
Okay, we're just gonna hand wave that.
No, you have a musical instrument, and you can use that as a focus. Which means, unless there's something that says it consumes a magic item, consumes an ingredient, you can use your instrument to cast spells.
Okay, so these components things don't do anything. I can ignore that.
You can ignore that unless it literally says in the spell consumes. So what are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm gonna just try to put them to sleep.
You're gonna
Let's
cast sleep?
Just do a little lullaby on my flute.
Okay, yeah, you take out your flute, and you're going to cast the sleep spell. You're gonna roll 5d8 for me. So you can just grab the d8, that's the one that has an 8 on it at the bottom there, and roll 5 of them.
Goodness.
20. All right, then. So here's what's going to happen. You know what? What am I doing here? We need fight music. Is this fight music? That's not fight music. Maybe this is fight music.
While he figures that out, all of the sounds and music are brought to you by Sirenscape. They're really cool, and we have an affiliate link down below.
We do have an affiliate link down below.
I am making a thumbs up. You can't see it.
That's not right. Let's call this Dancing Rogues. That sounds like a Dancing Rogues thing, right? Oh.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Listen. Point is, you've put one of them to sleep, but not the other one.
Did I actually put both of them to sleep?
No, you put one of them to sleep.
Oh, okay.
You rolled 20, so one of them is asleep. I need to make this one. I don't know how to mark it. Number 2 is asleep.
Okay.
So that is your action. You have cast a sleep spell. You are able to use a bonus action, like you can grant your friend Bardic Inspiration.
That sounds like a good idea. And now instead of a lullaby, I will play a rousing, just a rousing little ditty that will spur Buster to action.
Okay, you take your flute out, and then you go da 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 da.
Ugh.
And Buster, you have Bardic Inspiration. You can roll a d6 on your next attack roll to help you increase your attack.
Cool. 2's asleep.
And 2 is asleep. And it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna.
This isn't combat music at all.
No, this is weird, giggly, feminine voice draconians that doesn't match what's happening.
Not
This,
quite.
this
Maybe
sounds
this.
more like an inn.
It does sound more like an inn.
I used to be able to just drag the action onto the combat tracker. Still a thing?
Here we go. Combat
Hmm.
music.
Let's find out.
That's damage.
Oops. Well, undo
You did that to yourself.
Well, definitely undo that.
Oh dear.
So my theory was sound. I just clicked at the wrong spot.
Correct.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay, you hit Draconian 1. Excellent. Roll damage on him. An incredible 4 damage. Wait a second, what the heck? That's not what I want to do at all. Oh, that's just weird. All right. Control Z. Nope. Pardon me, folks. Some shenanigans are happening. All right. You have done some damage to him, but he is still up. That is your action. I don't believe you have access to a bonus action right now.
Don't think so.
Well, you have your rapid hop, but you don't need to use that.
Wait, didn't he have like a D6 bonus thing?
That's to attack and hit, which he did manage to hit, so he doesn't need to roll the d6.
Oh, okay, right.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be your turn then, I assume.
That's my turn.
All right then. The Baz Draconian that you have just struck is going to return the favor. Let's see what we got for attacky attacks here. So he gets to make 2 attacks at you. His first attack with his short sword swings and misses. He just you bat it away with the end of your polearm. And the second one also. He goes at you with a double strike and you just go bang, bang, like some sort of monk, and it's badass. And Baz Draconian 2 he's just sleeping. Snork me, honk shoe. Next round. Subtle Stripe, it's your turn.
All right. Well, now it's rapier time. So I pull out, I unsheathed my rapier, and I'm on guard. Have at you, and charge up and help Buster. Kick this guy's
Attacking
ass.
Draconian 1?
Yeah.
All right then. You're going to roll to attack with your rapier. That definitely does it. Roll damage. 9 damage to this son of a gun. Tell me how you kill this.
Oof. Well, this is my first time using a really pointy weapon, so I'm feeling kind of gruesome.
Do it.
I run up, and while he's distracted with Buster there, I just shove this stuff straight in his eyes.
Ooh,
It's
all
just
right.
so pointy.
It's just so
Oh.
pointy.
An eyeball skewer.
It wants to stab.
In one, out the other.
Well,
I don't think that's quite how that works,
But it could.
but it could. But we don't want to break his weapon. So, yeah. Buster runs up. He does his attack and blocks off the counter. And then while the Draconian is taking that move, you just, like, do a perfect lunge straight through the eye, and it drops its weapon and falls to the ground. And that's all you need to do.
Now
Hey, Buster.
now my rapier's dirty. Ugh.
I've got good news for you.
He's still asleep.
He's still asleep. You get to attack with advantage.
Cool. What about the one that was yelling, "Get them," and also the other two?
Oh, they fucked off.
Oh, they're gone.
Yeah, these are the distractions. Well, they could retreat.
Okay. I gotta squat down next to him. It's like, this doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem fair. Then I look back at Stripey. Do I kill him?
Well, we should at least tie him up or something if we're not going to kill him.
Oh, I forgot about a thing, actually. Yeah, the both of you are close. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh. Plot twist. Oh, saving throws. That's over here.
Oh dear. Okay. So, the Draconian was stabbed through the head, and it falls dead, but then it turns to stone, crumbles, and releases a gas that just kind of goes out into both of you. Buster, you succeed on the save. Stripey, you do not, and you are restrained as you begin to turn to stone before your friend's very eyes.
Oh no!
What do I do?
You can't do much. You're not a healer. You punch things.
I do punch things. And I look down at the one asleep. Killing you is a bad idea, obviously. I should have rope.
You definitely have rope in your pack.
I'm gonna hogtie him, disarm him, and wings, hands, feet, tail, head.
All right then. So you have thoroughly hogtied this sleeping thing. Your friends show up at this point. Stripey, make 2 more Constitution saving throws for me.
I'm feeling so dry.
Okay. You manage to shake off whatever this poison feeling was. Quick, soften him up by punching him. That'll counteract the petrification.
Maybe I roll
that's so
around
good.
and like roll into a puddle or something.
You roll around like you're trying to put out a fire, but you
Green.
just manage to fight it off yourself. Oh god. All right then. So combat's over. You have taken yourself a hostage, and your friends have shown up. I was planning on just having them show up after 1 round of combat.
Technically,
but
they did.
Yeah, Cool. Well done, everybody. Let's go ahead and get rid of everybody from the tracker. Well, the enemies, anyways. And congratulations, you have a sleeping hostage. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hi, guys.
What happened here? Who's that sleeping person?
Oh, hey, did
Who
you
is
pass a kid, like, crying on the way in? Tell him to sit there.
Yeah, he was there. He came up with them, actually. He came up with your friends.
Oh, hey, kid. You were off by 3.
I was scared. I was seeing double.
That's not how double works.
Unless he actually did just see 8 and more than fucked off before you got there.
Yeah. Still giving him some shit.
You're still giving him some shit.
Kid ran at us, said soldiers under attack, monsters. 3 ran off that way. He skewered one and started getting all rocky. I kind of kick one of the stone chunks of the dead one. Here's the other one.
I go check on one of these. There's like 2 people in this picture.
Yeah, there are murdered knights. There are 3 soldiers, and they are dead.
Is
You
there
wanna
a
have
way to check what they were killed by? I didn't see it.
Well, you're pretty sure they were killed by one of these things.
I guess we do have one wrapped up.
Yeah. But yeah, you can take a look at them. Give me a history check,
He's
Boomst.
everybody.
Ooh.
Oh, nice job. Kilb, you know that
Oops.
these are Knights of Solamnia. You can check. You can tell by the armor that they're wearing. And if you kind of search them over, you find, I guess, marching orders, basically. And it says that these knights were instructed to investigate reports of nearby farmsteads being raided by strange creatures that match the description of the thing that you have here pretty well.
Okay, so I'm reading over that. I hand it to heck, I don't know. I hold it out for someone to take it. I don't want to pick.
I mean, I pick it up because sense of duty.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Poor poor man. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucked
Nothing we
up.
could do for them now, though. Hey kid, where's your farm? Is everybody there safe? Should we go take a look?
Um. I'm. It. My farm isn't too far away. We weren't too far out. I can get back there just fine. I know all the good hiding spots from when I'm slacking off. So, oh god, I don't know what I'm gonna tell anybody. What are these things even? And you don't know.
I've never seen them before. But they won't
He,
be bothering you anymore. I
I
don't know
can
that, but he's a kid.
I can walk over to the one sleeping.
We can wait for this one to wake up. Ask it some questions.
You could also stab it to wake it up.
I'd
Or-
advise against puncturing our friend here.
I give it a few slaps, like in the movie Airplane, and wake it up.
And he like snorts away like 5 more minutes. And he looks around and he's like, oh crap.
Is he speaking common?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
So you explain what you were doing, killing all these people and farm workers. Why don't you?
All right. Now, here's the funny thing, and you're all gonna laugh when this is over. I promise. And he bites down hard. You hear a crack, and he starts to foam with the mouth.
I pull Kilb away.
Probably a good idea.
I also
Cause
spring backwards.
yeah, because he's just dead. Is anyone staying by him as he dies?
Not after the last time.
I don't
Okay,
have
good.
an option.
No.
He turns to stone again as he dies and releases this petrifying gas that dissipates harmlessly into the air since you're not nearby him. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
A little bit.
You can hope.
You didn't think I was going to give you answers in the prologue? Prologue is for mystery. Try
You've
and
done
fucking
that.
take a hostage. Of course I'm gonna give him a CIA cyanide pill.
You
I
said
thought
that these
you
things
said it
had a marking on them.
Yeah, they do. You want to make a religion check for me?
Well, originally I was gonna be like, can I find the chunk of stone that still has the marking on it? I assume it didn't turn into dust.
Yeah, no, it didn't turn into dust. He turned like to solid stone, and like the marking's still there. It's fine.
Okay, great. I just cracked that piece off and we'll ask somebody about this.
Dude, make a religion check. You might know.
I can assure you, I don't.
You don't. Anyone
All
else?
of
No.
us?
Yeah,
I'll take a
all
look.
of you.
Yeah.
Stripey, congratulations. You recognize that this is the symbol of Takesis, the goddess of evil. And with that, we end the prologue. And here we go. This is what we want now. First things first, everybody, congratulations. Level up to level 2.
Damn.
Yay! I forgot how to do that in this system.
You find classes and you drag and drop the class into your character sheet. Ideally, you want it to be the same source that you got, but I don't know how we determine that.
Oh yeah, because there's different
Several.
books. Yeah.
There are several different ones, yes.
I'm gonna assume that I used the player's handbook one.
Probably. And this,
I probably need the one that has the Bard College that I picked.
that would probably be helpful, yes. But I believe I believe all of them have College of Eloquence.
That says it added 8 hit points and gave me action surge.
8 hit points. Your Constitution is +2. Let me just double check here. Six plus Constitution is the default. Roll a d10 for me, Jay. Okay. You should actually gain 1 extra hit point because you rolled lucky. You should have 21 hit points.
I'm confused how to do the level up thing.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to find Paladin in the classes list under character,
Mm-hmm.
and just drag and drop that into your class and level section.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you look at the stream,
Oh.
you just
Okay, I
grab
got.
the word and drag it onto your class.
All right. Yeah, I got it. So it says Paladin 2 now.
Yes,
Okay.
excellent.
Good.
And you also roll me a d10 for me. You also gain 1 extra hit point.
That's at the bottom where it says max.
Yeah, so just put down 22 or 21.
Okay.
All right. Stripey, you are a D8. Let me just roll this for you. Yeah, you get whatever ended up being thing for you. Ranger.
Yeah, it gave me 6.
One D10. Yeah. Okay. I follow the roll or take average rule for level up HP. So how that works out is you either roll your hit die, and if you're higher than the average, which is half the hit die plus 1, then you have that, and you add your Constitution modifier to it as well. You know what? This one isn't giving me quite the vibes I want for a town.
All right, so that second or that D10 you rolled was for me.
Yeah, and those
then-
are both shit rolls. So you get the right. You just have the automatic one go in there. What's train games sound like?
The automatic one.
Ah, yeah. This is some music. This is some town ass music. Yeah.
We're getting down in the pub.
We're doing it. So yeah, Kilb, you have magic now. I think as a ranger.
You get 2 spells here.
Yeah, you get 2 spells. And I think you also get, yes, Eggshell. You also get 2
Yep.
spells.
Yeah. So I just clicked the spells thing and I drag and dropped it in my actions thing. Is that?
That's correct.
Okay. Cantrips. Oops. No.
You don't get any cantrips.
Yeah, no, I clicked like new spell by accident. I don't know how to
That's
remove
okay.
it.
Oh, I'll get that for you.
Oh, there you go. I got it.
Okay. All right, you have guidance because of a racial thing. That's right.
Yeah.
Cure wounds and compel duel. Nice.
Yeah, basically, I like the way I read it. Like, I guess compelled duel is kind of like a provoke thing.
1v1 me, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Cure
right,
wounds
then.
is heal. Okay.
Yep, very useful. Everyone looks to be okay here. Abilities, you've got second wind. That's good. You have your fighting style, which is good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, wait. Eggshell, did you obtain a fighting style?
I think so. It's in my features.
Features? Your abilities, features. What? Oh, you took the protection. That's right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
And
Okay.
I didn't touch my HP. You said it was automatic?
Yeah, it goes up automatically.
Okay, I was just sure.
When you take a level up, it automatically does it.
Right. Oh, okay. I see it. Right, click fighting style.
Yeah, what fighting style are you gonna pick?
I think it was archery. I just need to find where that is.
Oh yes.
Oh wait. So okay, in my actions, I see fighting style. Do I
Yeah,
have to type anything?
it shouldn't be in there
Oh.
because you're using protection.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That why is that? What did you choose there? Because I thought you did disarming strike, didn't you? Works. Oh yeah, I see. I see. Okay, let me just in your actions, you choose archery, so that means with range attacks you get a +2 to hit. So that goes. This just gets to be fixed up like this. +2 bonus. Perfect. No, not damage. I just added the +2 to your longbow there, Kilb.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about it. But Buster, you do not have that thing because what we have for you is disarming strike as your superior technique.
Eek.
Yeah, that's okay. Are we all ready to go for the chapter 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I I only have a quick question. Like in my thing, like it says Divine Smite. I have like two different ones. I'm not sure which one is the correct one.
Oh, one is for keeping track of how many divine smites you've used.
It's because one says like damage 2d8, and the other one is like damage 3d8.
Yeah, one of them is because undead take an extra point
Oh,
or an extra die.
okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
But we're all good now?
Yep.
All right then. Here we are. The fishing village of Vogler clings to a spit of land reaching into the Vingard River. Wooded cliffs overlook the community, and the only path from the north descends past the ivy-covered remnants of a crumbling stone keep. The village's modest wooden buildings cluster around a quaint central circle and along the riverbank. Jutting into the river, out of place and seemingly out of time, stands an incomplete stone bridge of incredible artisanship. The structure clearly dates to before the Cataclysm, eclipsing its modern peers in size and sturdiness. The bridge crosses less than half of the river's width before giving way to a series of ropes and tethered rafts that serve as ferries. On the river itself, dozens of small boats drift along the slow, murky waters as the fishers of Vogler ply their trade. And I'll just go ahead and give you all a map of Vogler. You are free to explore Vogler as you please, in small groups, as individuals, all together. Remember, per your invitation, you have rooms that await you at the Brass Crab. But you're more than welcome to explore around town before you head there.
So we've entered by the front, the main gate here.
Yeah, you've entered by the north.
Yeah.
The north.
And the Brass Crab is. Do we know where that is? We've been here before.
You've been here before. You know where it is. But oh yeah, there's the Brass Crab. It's right down by the wharf.
Yeah, on the player map, it's not labeled. It's labeled for you.
Oh, it's labeled for me. Well,
I like how there's trains in the soundtrack.
yeah. What happens if I share this to you? Do you see it different? No, just me. All right then. Well then, I guess I'll tell you a couple of places you can look for. There's the Brass Crab, which is the inn that's on the village wharf. It vaguely resembles its namesake. There's the Fish Bowl. You all know about that. After a long day on the river, many of Vogler's fishers gather at the Fish Bowl to tell tales, quench their thirst, and indulge in baked fish pies. It's known for its savory baked goods, but far more than its weak ale. High Hill is to the north of Vogler. You know that takes part in the festivities of the festival. But that won't be today. You have arrived ahead of time for the Kingfisher Festival. Across from the wharf is the market, if you wanted to have a look around there. They like to sell fresh river fish, fishing supplies, crafts, the local farm bounty, and all manner of mundane equipment. The mayor's home is also in town, though you're not, don't really have much use to go there.
I'm
And
probably
as you go ahead.
I'm probably going to want to head towards the inn.
You just want to head right to the inn?
I don't like being out during like.
You don't like to be out in the sun.
Yeah.
That's right.
My eyes are hurting. I probably want to get inside as fast as possible.
You're not a big fan of being outside. That's fair enough.
For the opposite reason, I'm also going to the inn because I just want to get set up there as tonight's act.
You want to get in and do some storytelling. That's certainly fine. Eggshell, sounds like all your friends are heading right to the inn. Are you going to join them?
Yes, because I'm also kind of like a night owl, So
Bing.
if I can take a nap, during the day, like, so be more awake at night. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. All right. So you all come in by the North River Gate. And as you come in, and walk through town. You're greeted by the villagers. They all wave at you and they say, "Welcome to town." And they're just everyone's greeting you warmly and kindly. Some of the older villagers, or not older villagers, but folks who aren't youths, look up and they say, "Oh my God, is that Buster? Stripey, what are you doing here? Here for the festival?" "Eggshell, it's been too long." Just because, like, you helped out with Ispin when he was here in town, and Ispin was the biggest gossip about his own successes, and he absolutely loved to tell the story of the time when he and a ragtag bunch of kids helped to fight off the goblin and the goblins that were raiding the town. So, like, to some of the kids, it's like, "Do you know who that is? Those are Ispin's friends from the story." And they're like, the little kids are like, "Whoa," as you're walking in. I don't know if you've come here very often, but this feels like home away from home for all of you. And so you guys are heading straight to the Brass Crab. And as you enter, it's hard to miss the woman standing in full plate armor, horned helmet, the same outfit that was on the poor passed away knights, the Knights of Solamnia. As the door opens and the bell rings, she turns, and you've never met her before, but as she looks at you with recognition, a sad smile to her face. She walks over to you all, and she says, "Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Becklin. I sent you those letters. It's good to meet you. I only wish it was under not quite so bittersweet circumstances, you know." And they all were quiet.
Mm.
Trying to catch up on my notes. I'm so far behind.
Well, you know what? Here, I can share. This is Becklin.
Mm.
Oh.
So I guess immediately, I'm, as a bird of nice armor and nice swords and shields and stuff. I go up to her and I'm like, "Yes, it is very good to be back here, but unfortunately, rather somber event or context."
And she smiles. It's still a sad smile, but she says, "Oh, Jay, by the way, that face is covered by Powered by Sirenscape."
Oh, of course.
She smiles and she says, "Well, yes, that's true, but Isvin wanted a celebration of life, not a funeral, so that's what we're planning on doing today. That's going to be uh just later on this evening. You're more than welcome to get set up ahead of time, of course. Um, there was something that I wanted to speak with you about. But that can wait. That can wait. You've only just walked into town. I'll be sure to reconvene with you all later on."
Her armor is the same, right?
Her armor is the same. The helmet is the same.
As like the people we saw dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you are you
Is that
doing
something-
anything about that? Are you doing anything about that?
Yeah. Becklin, we ran into a group of your soldiers. Don't know how to tell you this. They were wiped out.
Her face grows a bit stern at that, and she frowns and she says, what do you mean? Where was this? What happened?"
I described the area back that way, and
Mm-hmm.
I whip out that chunk with the marking on it and say, "We found they had this on them. The things that killed them."
And she looks at that and she puts a hand to her mouth. She makes not the sign of the cross, but like, the equivalent of this world, sort of basically. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Yeah.
And she says, "Put that away, please." She she looks around to make sure no one else saw it, and she says, "I think we will have to discuss this later. After the service for him. I have something else to speak with you about, as I said before. I think we should discuss this then. That area was not under my command. So those men they're not mine. But I will be sure to pass this on. Thank you very much for letting me know what happened." And she looks around and she says, "I'm going to have to go back to my post and send a raven to the Knights of Solamnia to inform them of the situation. I'll return in the evening for Ispin's service. Please do enjoy yourselves before then." And with that, she walks out. And then the four of you are left in town as she goes about her business.
Wait, but this was at the inn, right?
Yeah, this is at the inn.
The Crab Inn.
Yeah, the Crab Inn.
So yeah, okay. Well, I'm kind of left clueless because other than like my great like sense of duty, I don't really know how to party. So I'm just like,
Well, then you've come to the right place. I'll show you how to party. Hey, barkeep, we're back. We're back in town. Get us all some rounds. Set me up to play. Where's our rooms? I just start going through like all that, trying to get things going.
Okay. So the proprietor is an Ergothian woman. Don't know what that means. I guess it's just a location. Her name is Yalm. Yalme. And she sees that you're here and she smiles and she says, "Stripey!" Like she's got like smoker's voice from hell. "Stripey, it's good to see you again.
Hey, Yom, you old cow.
You gotten any worse at the musical instruments yet? Just dog shit, just terrible?"
Absolutely. Especially at the bagpipe, and you'll get to hear that later.
And she smiles at that, and you actually know that like Yom loves bad storytellers and inept magicians. So if you like gets smashed in play, she'll enjoy it a lot better than if you were on your A game.
Well, she knows how to party. Great.
Damn right. All right, so Eggshell, you're getting set up along with Stripey.
Yeah, I'm just basically following Stripey's lead, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. On the one wall of the circular common room, there's a faded mural of two enormous crabs. They're locked in combat. They're made with brass details. And you know that Yalm has named the crabs Fancy and Gorgeous George. The one on the left is Fancy, and the one on the right is Gorgeous George.
That's beautiful.
You're damn right it's beautiful. Buster, Kilb, anything you want to do before the festivities this evening?
I was probably. How late do the shops stay open?
They're probably going to be closed a little early tonight because of the funeral. Because everyone's going to want to come and take part.
Okay. Would they be open in low light?
Yeah, I'll say that you can manage it like just right before closing.
Okay. I realized I have no arrows.
You should have had 20 arrows as
Oh.
your starting thing. Gato, thank you. Hydrate.
Oh yes, hydration, very important.
I don't have any water. What's wrong with me?
I don't know what is wrong with you.
A lack of
Oh,
water, I
right.
suppose.
Actions and write 20 in my ammo box because it says
Yes.
0 right now.
Yes, you have 20 arrows as your starting arrows.
Okay.
I still find it
Um,
hilarious that we've got like some greaser music as town music.
Listen, this sounds like town music compared to the other stuff. Like this just gives me like
you're entirely right. Yes, but it's still people having water makes you green with envy.
It's true.
I only realize now why like the shape of the N looking like a crab. Like I really
see it
didn't
now
see it
too,
before. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's crab shaped.
It's crazy.
The rooms sticking out of it are the legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep in an egg in a leg. Sorry.
Egg.
Sleep in a leg.
Yeah, I have eggs on my mind.
I am not sure that was accidental.
Pretty sure that was on purpose.
No, I swear.
Gonna sleep in the eggs clutch. Right in the back there.
I'm just looking around the crab for the usual group of people that are doing the stupid stuff like arm wrestling.
You gonna take part in some arm wrestling?
Hell yeah.
This time of day, there's arm wrestling happening at the fishbowl. Like, so you'll have to leave the brass crab, go over to the fishbowl. Because like that's the bar compared to the inn.
Okay.
But if you want to arm wrestle, let's arm wrestle. Let's make this a strength contest.
Neat.
Hang on a second. I need to figure out how to unhide my rolls. Die
You know,
reveal.
there you go, yeah.
Here we go.
Let me that out of the way.
Y'all see this?
Yep, 14.
All right, perfect. All right then. And let's say that this dude has a plus. He's got a +2, so you got to beat a 16 on this strength contest.
Okay, this is just an ability or a save?
It's a contest, so the one on the left.
Okay.
This guy's a fisherman. He's got some pretty good upper body strength. and like you put up a good fight, but he beats you. He beats you, but he's just like, Buster, I got you that time.
I make a big show of it. I stump. I pull my ears a little bit, and I start punching my hand into my hand, and I'm like, again.
All right, you go again, left-handed this time. All right, so that's a 15 from this one. You beat him in the left-handed contest, and he's like, and he hammers on the table, and everyone around you is joining in, having fun, because you're not a frequent person who's around all the time, but you're a well-known person who's around. So,
Being
like,
the only rabbit on Kryn, I would imagine so.
you got a good point. Got a good point. So you spend your time arm wrestling. You're having fun with all your locals, your local friends. What's the name of your favorite friend in town? Give it to me.
Brian.
Brian. All right, Brian. Let's see. Brian shows up. He walks into town, and he just walks up behind you, smacks you on the back, and says, "No one took your pelt yet there, Buster. I keep telling you, it looked great on the wall. Because it's sparkly."
Play sparkly at night, to be fair.
Well, he knows it's sparkly at night. Anyway, he's like, come on in. It's good to see you again. And he gets you around. And it's just a good times being had by everyone here. Do we want anything else being wrapped up before we start the evening's festivities?
I guess I guess I'm such a boring guy, like a boring bird. Like I just like I really need like a little nap, like so I guess, I'm just off to take a nap for the evening,
You go. You have a little day nap. That's fine. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Underestimate the feeling of a bed after sleeping on bedrolls for a while.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone is like, yeah, bedroll, terrible. Bed, great. You love it. You just ask for like, wake me up before we go, and they'll call your phone. Wait a second, that doesn't work out. But yeah, it's a good day. You enjoy yourselves, and the funeral takes place at dusk on the stage and the dock that extend from the rear of the Brass Crab. Becklin meets up with you all as well and says, "Come on, near the dock." And you all gather up near the dock. Many mourning locals are in small fishing craft. They assemble in the water. We need funeral music. Maybe nighttime. That's funeral music. With the trains in the background. Becklin takes the stage next to a simple boat, within which rests the body of Ispin Greenshield. Those who are closest to Ispin gather on the dock overlooking the Vingard River. You are all counted among those who are closest. There his body rests in that small boat, body wrapped in a simple shroud. A musician plays a soft song as the knight Beklenuth Viharen steps forward in her ornate Solamnic armor. She smiles gently at everyone assembled, and her voice carries clearly across the water. You all knew Ispin as a friend, and there were none like him. Before he died, he told me this. There should be tales, not tears, for an old scoundrel like me. Make sure everyone knows my stories when I head off on the greatest adventure of them all. She nods, and villagers carry the boat containing Ispin's body to the dock's edge. There she and Cudgel, who you all know as one of his traveling companions, lower it to the water. So let us do just that. On this, the eve of the Kingfisher Festival, we celebrate you, Ispin. Good travels, old friend. Until we meet again. With that, the boat bearing Ispin's body drifts down the river and eventually out of sight. There's a moment of silence, and Becklin invites all assembled into the Brass Crab for the reception and to share stories about the departed. This is Cudgel on the left and Becklin on the right. The funeral reception is a simple but crowded affair. Yalm keeps bread, cheese, and ale coming for everyone in attendance. Practically everyone in the village makes an appearance. You can talk with anyone that you want here. Or just want me to continue on?
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, I'd like to talk to Cudgel about
Cudgel?
the last adventures that they had.
Yes. Well, you go on up to Cudgel, the dwarven woman, and she smiles as she sees you. And I can't believe that you managed to bring bagpipes.
It's a funeral. It seemed more appropriate.
He hated bagpipes, and he would love that everyone else has to suffer through them.
You know what I'm up to.
I know what you're up to. And Cudgel tells you about one of the last adventures that she and Ispin went on. He's been retired for decades now, but even then he still got into trouble. So the closest thing to an adventure that happened with him was he had just gone out of the village for a walk one time when she and her mercenaries had come around. And on his way out to meet her outside of town near the hill, a moose shows up. And it's just standing there right between Ispin and where the mercenary company is. And Moose looks at Ispin. He is not happy. And so he had to break out into a sprint away from the moose, who was chasing after him. He had to bounce himself up into a tree somehow. Pretty impressive that he managed to do that in his old age.
I can just imagine it.
It's exactly what he would have done. And he had to hang out there, shouting at the top of his lungs until Cudgel showed up and helped him out.
That is pretty
And-
funny. I'm sure you left him squirm up there a little bit, didn't you?
Well, of course, because once the moose was gone, then he had to deal with me once he got down. I had to leave people in the middle of training to get him out. We put him through 50 push-ups right then and there. And as that happens, Becklin calls for everyone and says, "Okay, I think that's a good sign. It's time to start with the storytelling. This was one of his favorite stories. It's the time the High Sub-Senior Artillerist of Mount Nevermind launched her pet weasel all the way to the Gnome Enclave, from the Gnome Enclave to Sandcrest Island, then hired him to recover the critter, or at least to note his trajectory." And she goes on, explaining how first thing Ispin did was to figure out what the trajectory was himself, and how he had to redo the calculations multiple times because he just wouldn't listen to someone else telling him the proper math. And it's really being played up, and you all know that Ispin would never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn. And so he would stretch it out, and from the last time you've heard it, there's more embellishment that's been added, and you're positive that this is embellishment that Ispin has added himself. And other attendees jump in with their own. And here is one of the things that I would like for everyone to do here. We're going to do a fun little, what's the word I'm looking for? Improv game, basically.
Uh-oh.
I have a story here. And well, I have story starts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for a story start. And then I want each of you in turn to continue the story. And then we finish it off and see where we end up. It'll be a collaborative effort.
Okay.
Number 3. Okay. The Lord of Palanthas ordered Ispin arrested after the adventurer had shaved the Lord's twin Salamnic poodles. But Ispin talked his way out of it. And, okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Who's going to start us off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kilb, you start us off. How did Ispin talk his way out of being arrested?
Oh man.
It can be anything stupid. That's fine. The stupider the better with this kind of story.
And it's for shaving poodles, right?
Yeah, shaving poodles.
All right. Cause he just ended up shaving some nearby sheep and adhering their wool to their poodles, just denying that they had been shaved in the first place.
Okay, beautiful. So he talked his way out of prison by shearing sheep and sticking them to the poodles. I love it. However, that didn't get him entirely out of hot water, because Lord of Palanthas had a grudge with him for some reason. So what did the Lord of Palanthas do instead of throwing him into prison? And the one who continues on with this is Stripey.
Yeah, so then instead of throwing him into prison, which he couldn't do now, 'cause there's no evidence, he 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 invented a quest for Ispin to go on, and it wasn't supposed to be a real quest. It was just supposed to be a just a distraction to get him out of town. But on the way, he actually ran into a real adventure.
All right, perfect. I love it. He ran into a real adventure. Let's see where we're going. Who gets next one? Nope, can't be 4 because we've already done a 4. Okay, Buster. Jaye, what was this real adventure that he found along the way?
Oh god, what was it? Was this the one where he came up on those two wizards from the Towers of High Sorcery, the ones that got their robes switched, you know, the white robe one wearing the black and the black robe one wearing the white?
That's exactly the one. You're right. And so they were cursed to wear each other's robes?
Yeah. In violation of the rules of the Tower of High Sorcery.
Perfect. And okay, so along the way, he managed to come across these two wizards who belong to the white and black sects. They were forced into each other's robes for some reason. They were cursed in this way, and we want you to bring this home now. Eggshell, how did he break the curse?
So basically, he broke the curse. Basically, he showed these two wizards that white and black are just a couple shades of gray apart. So basically, you know,
Oh, what he did was he took out like those eye popper things, where it's like these are actually both the same color, even though they look totally different.
Yes, exactly. Like, oh, is the dress gold or black or blue? And basically, you know, as we've seen in the past, he knows how to talk his way out of trouble. Basically, you know,
He showed them it was all a matter of perception, and with that, the curse was broken, and their robes faded back to their proper colors.
exactly. It's just laundry malfunction, you know.
Just a laundry malfunction. That was beautiful. I love it. Everyone take 1 point of inspiration. Well done, everybody. You mark your inspiration on the main page, right next to your picture on the top right.
Yeah, it's that little dot right next to name, INSP.
And what you get to do with inspiration is you can spend it to get advantage on any roll that you're doing.
Okay.
And so from out in the crowd, you hear, "Boo! You tell it worse than he did. Boo!"
Do we know who that is?
You don't really know who this is. Like, this guy is obviously kind of new to town, but he's like dressed up real nice. He takes a drink from his tankard and he's like, "This is the worst ale I've ever tasted." Like everyone around him's kind of like grumbling and being like, "Fuck this guy," but no one confronts him.
Like
I
the comic
confront
book
him.
guy of this town.
This is what this guy looks like.
I definitely confront him.
Well, okay, what are you doing?
I march right up to him, kind of rub my nose a bit. I'm like, "And who the hell are you?"
And he gives like a cocky, smarmy smile, and he's just like, "You don't know how provincial. I am Baccharis Uth Estide, son of Baccharis Uth Estide." So he looks very fashionable, athletic, good looking. but you know, you get the vibe from this kid. Pretty rich boy.
So this is Baccharis, son of Baccharis,
Baccharis, son of Baccharis.
and he didn't like add a number to this, so he basically said son of self.
No, like his father's name is Baccharis. He's also Baccharis. He's refusing to refer to himself as Junior, the second, the
Yeah.
younger, anything
No, I
like
get it.
that.
Yeah, I know, because I was gonna follow that up with he's his own grandpa. Basically, I just can't find the words. So I'm like, Baccharis, son of Baccharis. Man, that must have been awkward for your mother.
Ooh. Give me. Let's call this an intimidation check. I'm gonna give you advantage because you're hitting him on like his thing.
That's gonna be where I punch.
Yeah.
That's with advantage.
Excellent. And with that, you see like just the hintiest hint of rage as you hit on that. And he stands up and says, "I'll have you know that my father and his father before him all share the same name." And he drains his tankard and slams on the table. "No one in this provincial town can take a joke," and he stomps on out and leaves.
I just start losing my shit giggling. Not laughing. It's Faye giggling.
Faye giggling. I love that. Ah, beautiful. And as soon as this guy leaves, like, everyone's like, "Oh my god, thank goodness." And Brian, your friend, comes up to you and he says, "I wish more people could give number 2 over there. Get it? 'Cause he's a piece of shit. Wish more people had the balls to stand up to him and his father, but they came to town a couple years back and they just, man, this isn't a place for noble folk, we've got a mayor and that's it. They just, they're so sure and so self-important and they throw their money around. But no one wants to deal with them most of the time anyways. Thanks for that."
Anytime, Brian.
And after that, Cudgel shows up and she smiles to you all and reintroduces herself, saying, "Oh, it's good to see you all. It's been way too long." And you all know her. She's Cudgel. She's an old friend of Ispin, leader of the Ironclad Regiment, mercenaries. They're currently camped outside of Vogler. She asks how your travels were. And then she asks, "Are you all going to take part in the reenactment tomorrow?"
Do we know what the reenactment is before we ask what is a reenactment?
You'd probably know because you've been around here before. It's a part of the Kingfisher Festival. Every Kingfisher Festival there is a reenactment of the Battle of High Hill. You can think of it like a Civil War reenactment, but without the whole Civil War part of things. Happens every
Right.
year, and it's just a fun thing that everyone does. Everyone gets together with padded spears. Most of the fun is finding how to play out your death in the most dramatic way. So it's a good fun. Are you gonna take part in that?
That sounds quite fun, actually.
And Cudgel smiles at that. She says, "Excellent news. I'm glad to hear it. It won't be the same without old Ispin, but some new folks can bring some excitement into things as well." And with this, she kind of looks you all and smirks and smiles and says, you boys want to lose some coin to me in a game of cards?"
Oh, who says we're gonna lose anything? It'll be you that's losing the money.
"Oh, I don't think so." You you play some cards with her, and she kicks your ass. She kicks your ass hard. But then at the end she shows all like the palmed and cards and hidden cards that she had, and she returns all the money she won off of you, but you know, she just riffing on you all. And let's see. As you're playing the game, you notice off in the corner a particularly somber guest, kind of someone who's not taken to the mood of a celebration of life so much. She's a blue-skinned Sylvanesti elf. You don't really know who that is, but she's on the fringes. You can walk up to her if you want, or you can just ignore her. That's also an option. Just hang out with people you actually know.
He's not drawing attention to herself.
No, she's just she's just there,
I'm sorry,
Is-
Sylvanesti?
Sylvanesti.
Sure, I'll take a crack at this. Doodly doodly doo. Where is my...
You want to scroll down if you want to see what your languages are.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's in that abilities tab. Just scroll down.
Yeah, okay, I have Sylvan. I give her my best Sylvan greeting from what little I remember of the Fae.
It doesn't say what languages she actually has here. Yeah, sure. She speaks to you back, and she says, "Oh, that's very good. I do speak common, of course. But good job. Thank you. Um, very sorry for your loss."
Did you know Ispin?
Not very well. I'm in town on other business, actually. I didn't really know him very well, but I figured I should pay my respects. she she smiles a bit. I've lost many long ones in my many loved ones in my long life.
I was the wrong person to do this.
My name is Lidara, by the way.
Lidara, nice to
You
meet
never
you.
you never bothered to ask. You just kind of walked on up to me.
Yeah, well, I had a few. Good keg.
You had a few keg.
Hey, Killed, come meet, Ledesi.
You
amateur.
immediately forgot my name, didn't you?
I dropped it. I'm sorry.
I walk up.
Oh God.
Oh,
That's me. It's like, oh God, here's another one.
well, okay. Well, I'll reach out my paw and offer my name.
She shakes it and she says, I'm sorry, Kilba?
Yes.
Kilba.
Yes.
All right then. All right then. Pleasure to meet you.
So I guess I see you all like go towards that person, and I join in because I have no idea how to behave in these like social gatherings.
Oh, to kisses his tits. Not another one.
I kind of drunkenly stagger towards Egg, and I'm like, hey, you remember that thing? And just kind of hook my arm around him, and off we go.
Oh, thank God. And she looks to Kilb and shakes his hand again and is like, I am now supremely uncomfortable. I'm going to go now. It was nice to meet you. Hopefully we meet again under soberer circumstances.
Oh, nope, not drunk.
No, but he was enough for everyone. Goodbye.
Very true. Goodbye.
And she
Oh.
fades away into the draw distance.
I didn't catch her name.
Fades right into the shrubbery next door.
Her name is Lidara.
She didn't say it
Lidara.
to him. Lidara.
And the
Well
sounds
done.
of drunken bagpipes start to come into into hearing.
Oh God, that
perception.
was the perfect time to leave.
I just kind of grab my ears and go like, ah! And I walk out. By grabbing my ears, I mean pull them down like over my eyes and walk out the door.
You don't like my playing?
Have bagpipes on here. Sirenscape, add bagpipes.
I wonder if I can find drunken bagpipes on YouTube.
Maybe. It's possible.
Yep. But copyright's sake, I will not play these.
Perfect. All right then. You've mingled. The reception winds down. Before you retire for the evening, Becklin approaches, and she thanks you all for coming, and she says, right, there was something that we wanted to talk to you about. Ispin's actually left something for you. Come and call on me at Thornwall Keep in the morning. The Kingfisher Festival starts, but the main celebrations don't start off till midday, so you've got plenty of time to... She looks you over. Sleep that off, and come find me. Very good to meet you again. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure thing, Becky. We'll see you tomorrow.
Did you just call me Becky?
Becklin. Becklin. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right then, good.
Even drunk, I can tell.
Yeah, that's good.
uh,
Okay. And it's morning time. Hooray. Ow. What?
it got very loud.
I'm sorry.
I had to boost it because the nighttime's down for quiet.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I now know that the AirPods can do physical damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All right then. So it's morning. You all get up. Do you guys sleep in? I guess you've got a couple night owls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a couple night owls and a couple drunkards. So you definitely sleep in.
Yep.
Like I said, it's a real bed.
Is that a helicopter?
Real bad. That should have just been chugga 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 choo choo.
God, it's freaking me out.
This is Chopper Dan going over the brass crab. Weather's great.
Weather's great. Good news, there is no traffic because they're trains. All right then. The town is abuzz with festive energy this... I hesitate to call it morning. Are you all right, sir?
this is all out of character, losing my shit.
I like it. It's like so New Orleans.
It's very New
great.
Orleans. Woo!
Right then. Anyways, the town is abuzz with festive energy. Hesitate to call it morning, but locals are setting up stalls. They're hanging decorations. Ahead of you, the road to Thornwall Keep climbs in a low hill towards an ancient edifice. There was mist in the morning, not that you would know about it. And from behind you, you hear, "Good morning, Becklin's friends. I'm glad I caught you." And from a shop doorway steps a young man, no more than 20 years old. He has a sword at his hip and a cloth sack in his arms. "I'm Darrett, Becklin's student. I hope you haven't had breakfast already."
Oh, breakfast.
Yeah.
We definitely have not. Have you come to solve that problem?
Not intentionally, but I have fish pie.
Excellent.
And he hands out hand pies for everybody.
Fish for breakfast.
Hell yeah.
And here, come on with me. I've got a little errand to do before I head back to Becklin. I don't get a lot of chance to talk with folks from out of town, so I want to jump on this opportunity. But if you want to head right to the keep, I won't keep you, of course, but I won't be here too long.
Was that a pun?
No? What did I say?
You want to head over to the keep? I won't keep you.
No. You see, when you live
Damn.
next to a keep, you just kind of forget about it. It's like when you say a word too much and it suddenly doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah. Because that was a pun. I had to punch you.
Was that a fucking pun?
I laugh and kind of playfully punch him in the shoulder. Yep.
Wait, this is an actual conversation you're having with the NPC?
Yes. This was all in character.
Oh my god.
You're all right.
Well, thanks.
I don't think we're in a rush, are we, guys?
I
mean,
don't remember being in a rush.
I assume you're
Yeah.
not in a rush because you just got out of bed and it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's
It's
a fair
not.
point.
Cool.
It's not 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still early. It's like noon. Things are getting going.
Yeah.
So you're gonna walk and talk?
We're gonna walk and talk.
All right then. As you're there, Darrett, he talks about you, or he talks about himself. He grew up here in Vogler. He asks you all kinds of questions, like about the story that Isbin would always tell. Like, did Isbin really fight like 5 things at once and kill them all with nothing more than a vase, a spittoon? And he talks about you. He tells you that this festival, it celebrates the victory of Knight of Solamnia, Lord Decatur Vogler, over the forces of the Empire of Istar. The battle was hundreds of years ago, long before the Cataclysm. It was what sparked the village's founding. Oh yeah, right. I need to show you guys what this guy looks like.
That's
He
not
even
too
has the
far.
pies.
Not too far removed from what I had envisioned.
Well, that's good. There's festivities today, music, food, games, everything that's associated with the town's founding. The mercenaries of the Ironclad Regiment, that's Cudgel's group. They're all training Vogler's small militia, and they'll be taking part in the reenactment that Cudgel told you about yesterday. And he finishes off his small errand and starts to lead you all to the keep. And he just kind of looks at you all and he asks you, Buster, so what made you pick a polearm anyways as your weapon? I've only really had training with the sword myself, but I like to know a little bit more about everything else.
Well, it's way more versatile than you'd think. More reach, put some more power behind it. And I like to hop around when I fight, and this works for me.
He kind of laughs a bit and says, "Well, I hope to see that, because I know that you'll definitely have good work with all the padded spears that we'll have in the reenactment this afternoon."
Yeah.
And Eggshell, he looks to you, Paladin, and he just kind of looks you over and he says, "You're not a Knight of Solamnia, right? You're a Paladin. That's what I heard lots of travelers are. Folks who are knightly but not sworn to any one kingdom."
Yes, I'm sworn to an ideal, which is
What ideal is that?
Spread the good everywhere. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
That's fine.
Oh, I want to make sure that you know, the good prevails over the evil. That is my sole like duty
Your
as a
solemn duty.
it's my solemn duty as a paladin.
And Darrett nods at that. He says, well, that's a lot like the Knights of Solamnia, but yeah, I guess if you're a traveler and you're going to different kingdoms and things, that makes sense that you would swear to an ideal rather than any one person.
Or a kingdom.
Exactly.
I see the good in every kingdom and every dimension.
And like as you said, every dimension. He sneezed a bit and said, "Sorry, I didn't. I sorry about that."
Yeah. It's okay, boy.
Here we are. It's Thornwall Keep. And here's Thornwall Keep. Veins of bronze-colored ivy cling to Thornwall Keep's ancient 3-story stone tower. It's the tallest structure here in Vogler. From its crenellated roof rises an elaborate device that resembles a catapult. Crumbling ruins of walls and other fallen structures surround the keep. Amid them lie several shallow square pits and covered excavation sites. It's obviously not a working fortress any longer. It's still a very sturdy structure and an emblem of the town's past. As you arrive, Becklin meets you at the door, wearing a simple shirt and breeches, and she says hello to Darrett. He hands the hand pies out, and you all have your breakfast together. And you know, you just have a good breakfast. Becklin steps away at one point, but then she returns, carrying a shallow wooden box, approximately 3 feet square. She gently sets it down on the table. Ispen left this for all of you, but it comes with a condition. Since he won't be able to attend the Kingfisher Festival this year, he wanted you all to participate for him. He hopes you take his place during the reenactment of the Battle of High Hill. Every year he looks forward to participating and dying in an even more ludicrous way than the year before. She smiles at the memory as she opens the box, revealing a round green shield. It's Ispen's signature item. A shield carved with a scarred broadleaf tree, painted a mossy green. You all remember one of Ispen's stories being that he had been given the shield by a unicorn in the far-off forest of Darkenwood. None of you can say that this is, if that's the true story, or if there was anything added to embellish it. And Becklin looks to you all and says, will you be joining in the recreation?
Absolutely.
Of course.
And she smiles then and says, wonderful. I guess the only unfortunate thing is only one of you can have the shield, but I'm sure you can figure something out, alternating Sundays between somebody or someone.
It's too big for me.
I don't know how to use one.
You do know how to use a shield. You just don't.
I know, but I'm saying that I don't know how to use one.
Fair enough. In character. It's also like this is a wooden shield, so someone else, or rather, our druid would be able to use it
Mm.
theoretically. But
I feel like Eggshell would be like sweating profusely, like looking at the shield, like you know,
in a good way or a bad way,
in a good way, like
you want the shield?
yeah,
You want the shield?
yeah.
You want the shield?
Yes, yeah.
You get okay. You get the shield. You get the shield.
Yay, yes.
This is a +1 shield.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah. I'll go ahead and equip. You can go ahead and equip that. De-equip this. And let's double check and make sure. Yeah, your AC is now boosted. Well done.
oh, blessed.
It's a thing of beauty, that.
So this is Ispin's shield.
Ispin's shield. His name is Ispin Greenshield.
Oh
That's
shit.
his namesake.
So is the shield green?
It's painted green with a broadleaf tree on it.
Oh damn! And okay, wait. So as we remember,
Mhm.
the shield is. He said the shield was magic, but it's not really magic. It's just.
Oh, it's magic. It's magic. It's a +1 shield. It's a magic item.
Oh damn! Okay, well, I mean,
You don't know if the story about how he obtained it is real or not, but it's definitely a magic shield.
oh damn, score.
Tharkenwood definitely sounds like a fake place.
All places sound like fake places.
Unicorns are fake.
You don't know.
I may have seen those in the Feywild. I don't remember.
You might be related to a unicorn.
That is also worryingly possible.
You might be like 1/18th unicorn.
Yeah, you should do ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, how does DNA work in the Feywild?
It glitters. So yeah, Iggy there will take Ispin's part in the recreation.
Pretty sure you're all going to take part.
I mean, yeah, we're all taking part, but he's taking the special part.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm a very bad actor, but you know.
That's fine. That's beautiful. Becklin's happy to chat with you a little bit more for a little while, but then she tells you, "I've got to get ready for the festival," and then Darrett says, "Oh, we should all go to town and take part in some of the festivities before anything starts up."
Do we want to, guys?
Is there more food?
Yeah.
I'm in.
All right. When you all return to town after visiting Thornwall Keep, the Kingfisher Festival is in full swing. Happy villagers are drifting from their homes towards the sounds of laughter and upbeat music at the village circle. You all arrive at the center of town, following Darrett's lead, just in time to hear the mayor, Raven Vogler, address the crowd. There's colorful banners and paper decorations shaped like kingfishers decorating the village circle. Temporary stalls are selling food and colorful crafts, and in the center of the circle, an ancient tree provides shade for happy picnickers. From a temporary stage, there's a band of local musicians, all bringing a spirited song to a close, as Mayor Raven Vogler takes the stage. Welcome, friends! Welcome to the Kingfisher Festival! There's cheer and applause. Yeah! Woo! Kingfisher! The mayor smiles widely at that. Today is a day of not only revelry, but great reflection. We are all here thanks to the courage of heroes who came before us. Let us honor our founders, our family, and those who cannot be with us here to celebrate today. Enjoy your festival, Vogler, with good spirits, good times, and good friends. And look to the Kingfishers for good luck. And there's a huge round of cheers following the mayor's words, and the festival is officially underway. The village circle is the heart of the festival's events. There's food and drink, a rotating series of local musicians. Stripey, I'm sure you're going to get yourself up in there at some point. Everyone's dancing to the music. You can buy a variety of fish-filled pastries, sweet drinks, and kingfisher-shaped crafts for 3 copper pieces each.
I'll buy a
Is there anything that looks particularly interesting?
craft.
You-
Or like,
Um,
do you know what the crafts are made out of?
they're like paper and like seaweed. Some things are like, I guess, like clams, shells, and stuff. You know.
I'll
Ye-
take one.
Okay. I'm not actually going to bother having you pay for anything. It's like literally just a whole bunch of nothing. One of you comes out purchasing a giant, like, salmon hat, a rainbow salmon, or no, sorry, a rainbow trout. That's just like, it's like 2 feet long and sticks straight up.
Damn.
What do you get to that?
That sounds like a me thing, I guess.
That can definitely be a you thing. There are festivities that are being happening as well. There's the annual inaugural fish catch for the season. You want to try and catch the biggest fish during a set period. Darrett and some of your friends from town actually are all like, "Hey, come on, let's go take part in the fishing festival." Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
I'm in on it.
You're in on this.
Me too.
Perfect.
This is really like mini games.
Oh yeah, this is definitely like, okay, who's gonna get the Hylian Loach?
I don't know, kind of an off thing, but it reminds me of Chrono Trigger, like the
God.
festival.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically. By the way, do any of you happen to have in your adventurers packs fishing gear? It'd be like fishing tackle or something.
No.
Negative.
That's okay. They let you rent things. Or so everyone goes from the village circle to the wharf. It's the fish catch. It pits amateur fishers against the community's best anglers, all competing to catch the largest fish. Since you don't have anything, you'll be lent fishing poles and bait. You've got 30 minutes in each contest, and there's some charming but valueless trophies. The real prize is bragging rights. And everyone kind of groups up together. Everyone's kind of put into different groups. But you all folks find that Mayor Raven is in your group, along with about a dozen other locals. A fishing pole rests on her shoulder. She takes her place as one of the competitors and beckons everyone else to follow up with her along the docks. It's time to find out who among us Kingfisher Fisherfolk is the Fisher King. And she says it like really fast, like she's been practicing that tongue twister. And she casts her line out into the river. Everyone receives her pun with good-spirited groans and laughter. Buster, do you or do you not? Do you accept this pun, or do you attack?
I accept it as attacking the mayor seems dumb.
Yes, that's probably correct. All right then. So this contest plays out in 3 10-minute rounds. You spend, after every 10 minutes, you're going to roll yourselves a d20 for me. Holy shit.
Fumble.
Yeah. 1 to 3. You don't feel anything, Buster. Eggshell. You feel a big un. Kilb gets, a pretty good tug. Stripey, you get a small one, like a regular tug. Buster, Kilb, Stripey. Oh no, sorry, Eggshell, Kilb, and Stripey. I need you all to roll me a survival check. Holy shit.
All right, did you say me as well?
Yes. Holy shit. Okay. So that's 10 minutes. And Stripey, you rolled an 11. And what did you have first? Is an 8. Stripey, you pull up a tiny curist carp, a 1 foot long, 1 foot long fish.
It may be small, but it's beautiful.
That it is. Kilb, your catch gets away from you.
No.
Eggshell, my friend. You reel in and are so close to glory. You're reeling and reeling and reeling, and all around you, everyone is just like, and then you hear someone shout, Banabog! Someone's caught Banabog! Banabog the line breaker.
Oh
An
no.
enormous curist carp. A Vogler legend. Seeing this thing is good luck. Catching it makes you an instant town legend.
Jeez.
You rolled a 17. The catch DC on Banabog is 18.
Ah.
Oh.
But because you rolled a 17, there is just enough time for someone to help out somehow.
Mine got away from me.
I will
Divine intervention.
divine intervention. I'll do it. I will pick up the bird and pull.
Oh yes.
Okay.
You pull on me on my whole body.
Yes.
So here's what we're going to do. You're going to roll a d6.
Me?
If you roll odds, the line snaps. If you roll evens, you succeed.
Okay. All right. Ready? Oh no.
You rolled an odd, my friend.
No.
Benabog, the line breaker, does as his name suggests. He breaks the line just as your friend is about ready to come and help you out. It snaps.
Oh no.
You were so close.
Fish.
Currently, only one of you has obtained a fish. It is 1 foot long. The good news is, everybody has 2 more turns, 10-minute turns to try and catch another fish. Everyone roll me another d20. All right, then. Everyone has successfully hooked a fish, or caught a fish, rather. Or hooked a fish. And now everyone rolls survival checks to see if you manage to reel them in. Alrighty, let's see here. Eggshell, 9 and 9. Eggshell, I'm so sorry. Your next one slips away. Stripey, you successfully catch a mature river eel that is 1.5 feet long. You also have obtained a 1 foot long carp. So you've got 2.5 feet of catch right now. Kilb, you succeed in yours. You have 3 feet of catch currently.
Oh, look how massive it is. It's bigger than me.
It is bigger than you. And Buster got an 11 on yours. Your catch gets away from you. Sorry.
How tall is Kilb?
He's, I think he's 2 foot 3 inches.
Beautiful. I love it.
I'm just making sure I got that right. He's notes. Yeah, he's 2 foot 3.
Perfect.
Okay. Stripey, remember, you have 2.5. Kilb, you have 3 feet. And everyone, please roll me another d20. Oh my god.
Oh
Killed.
damn.
You know what happens.
Oh no.
You've got Benabog on the line. And like when Benabog got away before, everyone was like, "Oh!"
This could be
And
the
now
one.
Benabog is back,
I have
and
to like,
everyone's losing their shit.
I have to like brace myself against one of like pillars on the thing. There's no way. I can pull him.
Here. I figure out that my tiny little friend may about to be ejected onto the water, so I willingly give up my pole and grab onto him for dear life.
Yes, we do not want him to fall into the water.
Yeah. I also
I see
offer
this
support.
happening, and I give some inspiring words of encouragement.
You grant him bardic inspiration.
That's right. And if that means I have to drop my pull, then I do that.
No, you can just do that. That's a bonus action. You can just say it with a word. Okay, so you're gonna give him bardic inspiration. Edge,
Mm-hmm.
you have the
Oh,
guidance cantrip.
Oh, damn. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What does guidance do again? I'm sorry.
You
I-
touch a person and they get to roll 1d4 to add to their next roll within 1 minute.
Oh, I do it. I do it. So yes. Guidance.
All right then.
So
And
1d4.
1d4. Kilb will add this when he rolls.
Okay.
Kilb, do you want to spend your point of inspiration to catch this fish?
Sure.
All right then. I'm going to need you to click advantage on the bottom left-hand corner there.
Okay.
And I need you to roll a wisdom. A survival check. And no, wait. First, here's what I'm going to ask you to do first. First, roll 1d4.
Take away the disadvantage, right? Or advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled a 3. That's good. Now roll a 6. A d6.
Another 3.
Another 3. So you've rolled a 6 now. So you have advantage on this wisdom check. On this survival check, rather. The DC to beat now, you have to roll a 12 or higher, and you catch Benabog the Linebreaker.
All right.
With advantage.
Yeah. I'm double clicking survival.
Are you clicking the number on the right-hand side?
Oh, the number. Okay.
That's a 21!
Oh my god.
You rolled a 21. You didn't even need anyone's help. Oh my god. Okay. Here's what happens. Subtle Stripey, you're about to give him bardic inspiration. Iggy, you're about to reach out and give him guidance. Jaye, you're about to Buster, you're about to grab your little tiny kobold friend to help bring him up, to help keep him from being pulled in. But no, your 2-foot-nothing kobold friend reels it in all on his own and rips him right out of the water. Benabog the Linebreaker is 8 feet long, and Kilb holds him over his head, just with nothing but pure kobold power in him. And everyone drops their poles. No. Everyone drops their poles. The mayor reels in her catch. She looks at her catch. She looks to Benabog the Linebreaker, throws her catch back into the river, and she comes over. She lifts you up into the air. Benabog! And everyone yells, Benabog! And everyone is just chanting, Benabog! 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 You are hands down the winner. And Kilb, with that, the mayor just grabs an exceptional fishing pole. It carved with kingfishers, and hands it to you and says, Benabog! and you have just been granted this incredible fishing pole that's worth 50 gold pieces, and you drink for free for the rest of the day.
Oh, nice. I
Damn.
yell, Benabog! Back at him.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. We have to end it here. We have to end it here. I can't go out on a higher note than Benabog.
Yeah.
Damn.
And perfect
funny.
timing. That's a thing of beauty.
I want a drawing of that kobold holding that fish above its head.
Yes, purple, please.
Purple.
Fish is like 4 times as big as.
That's why it'd be so adorable.
That's why it's
Yeah.
great. Oh. Okay. Y'all are the Benabog bunch now.
That's the way they became the Benabog Bunch. The Benabog Bunch.
Jesus Christ.
I can't
That's my
believe that.
part song.
Oh.
You got Benabog once, you lost Benabog by 1, and then you smashed it.
Damn.
God.
I'm proud of you, my small friend.
Okay. Cut the feed. That's all we got.
Yeah, I'm doing the exit now. Okay. Well, that was our first session of D&D. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back on next Wednesday with more adventures from the Benabog gang, I guess is what we're called now. Thanks to all of our subscribers scrolling on screen now. Couldn't do what we do without your support. Follow us on social media at Team Retrofox and on YouTube at Team Retrofox. Stick around for the raid. And we'll see you tomorrow with more Return to Monkey Island. Have a good night, everybody.